Roll up, ladies and gentlemen, and prepare to bear witness to the marvellous magnificence which is the latest Virtual Stadium Tours video. Please remember to keep your hands and fingers off of the screen at all times to avoid impairing your viewing pleasure. Thank you very much for watching.
And so today we are going to be taking a look around the Tim Hortons field. That's right, Tim Hortons of course being the Canadian sort of coffee chain, very well known brand. Anyway, this arena, the Tim Hortons field, is the home of the Hamilton Tiger Cats of the CFL. The CFL being the Canadian Football League, the kind of Canadian equivalent to the NFL, which is the National Football League, the American kind of football league. And as always for you, the first fact I have on the arena itself is its overall capacity. And I can tell you that this arena holds around 24,000 fans in it when it's filled to capacity. However, when special events take place in the arena, the overall capacity can be expanded to around 40,000. So of course when there's a big concert or some kind of big event coming to town, they can make the stadium's capacity 16,000 seats bigger than it is originally or normally. And this stadium was opened in 2014 after it broke ground in 2012 at a cost of 145.7 million Canadian dollars. Now this stadium was actually opened to host the 2015 Pan American Games, which is a soccer tournament which took place in Canada at least. And there was quite a few kind of disputes between the developers, the sort of organisers of the Pan American Games, and Bob Young, the owner of the Hamilton Tiger Cats of the CFL, as to where the stadium should be located, as to what facilities should be at the stadium. You know, the organisers of the Pan American Games actually wanted there to be a running track around the outside of the field, of the playing surface. However, their owner Bob Young didn't want this to be a case, as he thought it meant the supporters would be too far away from the action when watching American football matches take place. And this actually delayed the building of the arena, hence why it only opened in 2014, under less than a year ahead of the actual Pan American Games taking place. But they managed to get it all sorted out in the end, hence why the stadium is now opened. But it's interesting because this stadium actually sold its naming rights before it was opened. In July 12th, 2013, it was announced that Tim Hortons, the Canadian coffee maker, whose heritage is actually in Hamilton, Ontario in Canada, had acquired the naming rights to the arena. But this caused, again, a little bit of a problem for the Pan American Games, as they already had a name for the arena while the games were going on, which is why when the 2015 Pan American Games were actually taking place, this stadium was called the CIBC Hamilton Pan Am Soccer Stadium. So that's an interesting little fact for you. And so finally, let's move on and talk about some of the little nice things that the owners of this stadium do for the local community, which is that they allow some amateur football teams to play in the stadium from time to time, get them the nice feel to how to play in a huge big arena like this, which means that if you are a member of an amateur American football team around sort of Hamilton, Ontario in Canada, you might be able to play a game in the Tim Hortons field. All you have to do is apply, and then hopefully if you get picked, you get to experience what it's like to play in front of, well, maybe not in front of a huge crowd, but certainly in a huge stadium. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching this Virtual Stadium Tours video. If you enjoyed it and would like to see every new video this channel uploads as soon as it uploads them to the interwebs, why don't you press the subscribe button down below this video right now. Goodbye.